Hello, hello, my loves. It is I, Kelly, with your Leo reading. Excuse my back. I don't know what's going on with this phone. One minute I can get it where it's all in, another next video it's not. I don't know. But excuse this, behind the scenes stuff. We had a flood in my basement. We had a storm last weekend, and we're still in the process of cleaning up. But I'm here and I'm grateful. So, all right, let's get into Leo's reading for July 2021. Remember, take what resonates with you and leave out that which does not. And don't forget to cross watch. In other words, what is your moon and what is your rising? Or rising / ascending, because it's the same thing. So it may be a message in there for you as well. So if you're a Leo sun, but Gemini moon, then you want to watch the Gemini reading or as well. Or you are a Leo sun, Gemini moon, and a Capricorn rising ascending, then you want to watch Capricorn reading as well. And that's what I mean when I say cross watch. So I'm going to go ahead and start pulling cards. But as I do so, I just want to give you a couple announcements. So we got this 8-week transformation program kicking off on July 11th. I'm so excited. It's so great women, and I'm so proud of them. And oh my God, the growth that they're going to experience is going to be so enormous. It's going to be life-changing, and I am here for it. So I'm excited about that. And to let you know, we do still have some spots available. You know, this is a sacred group, so it's very small and very limited. So we do have some spots available. So if you're interested, don't hesitate to reach out. And if you're concerned about money or how you're going to pay it, don't worry about that either. We'll work it out. Okay. So also, and I'm continuing the half off. So I pushed it to the 10th because I want to give people an opportunity. So we're going to keep that half off up there till the 10th. And let you know that I am diligently working on a intuitive traditional tarot masterclass with certification. So that'll be up and running by September. I'm excited about that. Okay, so let's get ready to get into your reading. I'm just pulling a few cards here. So the first card that came out was Green Terra. And it talks about, it says start delegating. Ask others, including Green Terra, to help you instead of trying to do everything for yourself. Okay, it's important that we create those boundaries and, we set that intention and we allow others to help us because that's what we're meant to do. We're meant to help one another. We're not here to do it by ourselves. We are here to learn from one another and help one another. Okay, so I'm going to pull tarot for each one of these cards. I'm going to show you Green Terra in 1 second. I just want to pull these last two cards. So that is the card. Next came from the Angel deck. We actually received 2 cards from the Angel deck. We had Leap of Faith and Spiritual Abundance. It says, Leap of Faith says, I'm ready to take a leap, angels. Thank you for doing it with me. So no, you're not alone in this, in your leaps. You have your spirit team. They're right here, right by your side, cheering you on, holding you accountable, and all that good stuff. So listen in. Also, spiritual abundance. Thank you, angels, for blessing me with infinite abundance. So know that you have infinite abundance in your life. Connect with it. Surround yourself with it. Also, what needs to be surrendered this month is surrender to the magic of who you are. It says, we all have magic in us. Even in the mundane aspects of life, remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that come from just being you. You better know it. Also, surrender frustration. It says, frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup so you may approach the situation more calmly. Okay. Also, make sure I showed you that one too. Okay. And then we have the shark out of the animal spirit. And it says, trust your instincts to discern the truth of the situation. Also, out of the Keepers of the Light, we have 2 cards, Kuthumi with Cloak of Wisdom and Kali Ma with Facing Fears. So Kuthumi with Cloak of Wisdom says, you already know the answers you seek. Trust what you know. Exactly. Trust your knowing. Trust, you just don't remember, but you've done this before. Kali Ma, Facing Fear. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar, okay? So this is like, I learned take fear and turn it into go. Let's go, okay? Fear means go. Also, the Ancestors and Angels and Ancestor deck, you receive the snake. Time to shed that old skin. Also, Shaolin Master, be graceful in movement and action. Okay, so within shedding the skin, they want you to be graceful in movement and action. So let's go ahead and get the tarot out for this. We're first going to start with Green Tarot. We'll start delegating. Ask others, including Green Tarot, to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself. Okay, go ahead and just finish this last shuffle. Cut the cards, and we'll see what messages Spirit have for my Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for July 2021. Okay. So, the 8 of air, if you're in fear of like, or doubt and saying you got to do it by yourself because you think it's not going to get done, they're like, look, stop living in fear, doubt, and worries. That's the illusion. Okay, it's okay to ask things for help. Okay, so this is illusion of being trapped, a lack of self-confidence, and afraid to take action. So it's important to you to set those boundaries and start delegating in your life. Also, the 5 of air is here. So this is like, don't let other people influence you to make unwise choices. You know, learn what you can from situations and review everyone around you, their motives, and make sure that they are beneficial to your life and to your growth. Okay. Also, the Magician is here with Archangel Raziel. It says you got to stop underestimating yourself because you are ready and you have the resources or the ability to manifest them. Life is magical, but you have to believe it, okay? And on the back is the Dreamer. Number 0 with Archangel Metatron. It talks about a leap of faith, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities, just by you, delegating and getting out of your own head and out of your own way, knowing that your thoughts are not your truth and truth are not your thoughts, and not letting other people's perceptions influence how you walk your journey, because we all have our own journey to walk and only we can walk them. And when people give us advice, you have to understand that 9 times out of 10, they, even if they mean well, it's coming from their own perception. Okay, so let's go into the 2 cards we have from the angels. We had Leap of Faith again, and spiritual abundance. So it says, I'm ready to take a leap, angels. Thank you for doing it with me. And spiritual abundance says, thank you, angels, for blessing me with infinite abundance. So know that during this walk, you're not alone, that Spirit is here with you. So they're just asking you during this time to, for one, because you're starting over. It's in how you perceive and how your perception of things. And and this is a fast moving energy. So this is about being intelligent and decisive and idealistic and even tireless. So these events are occurring at great speed, but it's time. Take time to carefully review your options and creative solutions with how you're going to take these leap of faith, but know that you are abundantly blessed. Okay. Also, the 5 of Waters is here. So they want you to just stay in the attitude of gratitude in the meantime during your walk. Remember, it's just one day at a time, right? But in that time, in that minute, in that hour, be appreciative. Have that attitude of gratitude. Don't think about what the things aren't working in your life. Think about what is working and be grateful for it. Also, because your 9 of Waters is here, this is about wish fulfillment. This is about your dreams coming true. Concerns fade away, and it's just about, they just want you to concentrate on loving life right now. And on the back side is the Sun card. Great. So this is like happiness, bliss, abundance, everything you can think of that brings you joy is this, okay? And it says, happy outcome, brilliant new ideals that lead to success. Have confidence in yourself. Have confidence, take that leap, because success is yours, okay? Let's go to when we talk about surrendering. So surrender to the magic of who you are and surrender any frustrations. We all have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that comes from just being you. Frustration doesn't open doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath. Center yourself and regroup so you may approach the situation more calmly, because what they're asking you, so this is good. So the 10 of air, the 10 of water, and the 10 of air came out. So the 10 of water is talking about, surrender to the magic of who you are and release these frustrations, because it's about you coming full circle and being that love, that light, that bliss, okay? And making sure you're filling up your cup first and let others receive the overflow. Don't pour from an empty cup, okay? That brings me back to that delegating card with Green Tarot. And so it's about being content and rewarded life, family life. Your emotional and material needs are met and trustworthy relationships. So surrender to that magic that you are and stop being frustrated and surrender that, because they're trying to bring stuff into you. But you got to stop concentrating on things that's not working, because you can't see the blessings if you're stuck on thinking about what isn't happening. Okay. Look at what's happening and what's great in your life. The 10 of air. So this talks about the end of any difficult situation. It talks about embrace change, okay? And expect things to get better now. And it could be also recovering from an addiction. So that doesn't also necessarily mean like drugs and alcohol. It could also mean like self-sabotage, enabling, anything like that that's not beneficial to your growth. All right, so we also have the shark here. The shark said, trust your instincts to discern the truth of the situation, okay? Always trust your knowing. It will never lead you wrong. I mean, how many times you've been in a situation where somebody was, having a conversation, and they were saying all the right things, but you in your gut, in your soul, you were like, your body was just like, no, this ain't right. Trust that, okay? The 9, yes, the 9 of fire is here. The 4 of fire, yes. And the 10 of earth, yes. And on the back is release, okay? So what this is talking about when the shark says, trust your instincts to discern the truth of the situation, they really want you to, be within the situation, whatever this may be, with you trusting your instincts, first of all, don't back down from what you believe in with this 9, okay? This 9 of fire. And this is talking about your goals, your passions, the things you want to do. That's why Spirit's on you so much about taking these leap of faith and getting outside that box, because inside the box, it's not working. You got to get out that box, get uncomfortable so you can go through that growth period, okay? So this is what we're all being asked to do. We have to change. Just as the seasons change, so must we. Just as the sun rises and sets, so must we, okay? So don't give up. Protect that which you've created and have courage and believe in yourself, okay? Because the spirits, your ancestors, your spirits, they believe in you. They're here in this reading showing up saying, hey, we believe in you. You have to surrender to the magic within you and stop being frustrated in situations, because all you're doing is creating more negative energy. So you need to be positive and have an attitude of gratitude. So they're asking you with this 4 of fire, this is the blueprint right here in the 4 of fire. Be content now. Be at peace now. Be abundant now. Okay? That creates a happy home life. That's how you create successful completion to the project of who you are. You have to do it now. You can't keep thinking, oh, I'll be happy once everything comes in my life, It's not going to come, because you're going to keep manifesting negative energy, because your negative energy is now. So turn that around. Embrace yourself, be courageous, because you also receive the 10 of earth. This is about things coming full circle for you. This is happy family life, financial security, they just want you to find the magic in the little luxuries of life. That's what it's all about for you. Find the magic in the little luxuries of life. Be content with where you are now. Have an attitude of gratitude for what's working in your life and not thinking about what isn't, and be at peace with that. Because everything you want is coming to you, but you have to be patient and you have to let go of this frustration. The release card, that's what we talking about, release with the number 13, okay? This is represented with Archangel Azuel. This is the end of a phase or situation. This is like the 3rd time we had endings of phase and situation. So this is about your spiritual transformation, and it's time to move on. It's always time to move on. So from the Keepers of the Light, you receive Kuthumi, Cloak of Wisdom. You already know the answers you seek. Trust what you know. Along with Kali Ma, facing fears, major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. Okay? Remember I said fear means go. Let's go. Let's go. Whenever you feel afraid of something, it means it's time to go. It's time to move. It's time to act. Okay? As long as you stay in that fear, you will stay stuck. So by embracing what you already know, you already have the answers within you. It's just about remembering who you are. And how do you do that? By practicing like your spiritual practices, by asking yourself those tough questions, by going in and digging deep, by playing with your inner child, by loving on yourself, okay? And by doing the healing work. So with this is good for you. So you take this leap of faith. This is going to bring you gifts of money, time, and effort, new career opportunities, receiving a loan or paying off debts, okay? Also, Nine of Earth is here. So this is about enjoying life's little luxuries. Again, back to that. Just live your life. Enjoy life as it is. Because now, then you'll manifest what you want. Spending quiet time alone. And this talks about successful self-employment. So the Chariot is here. So a lot of you have started doing the work, moving forward. But you might feel like you're stuck in a plateau right now. Because there's always time for more evolved, work. It's more evolved work. You got this far. Now it's time to go to the next level. Okay. So it talks about important achievements, self-discipline, willpower, and public recognition. So know that people are seeing the change in you and seeing your light shine. Also, out of the Angel and Ancestor deck, you said snake. You had the snake shed old skin, and Shalom Master, be grateful in movement and action. So within this part, you're shedding the old skin, and through this process of this movement and taking action, like I said, have the attitude of gratitude. That is your key. Okay, so what came out for you? The Three of Fires, the Emperor, the Page of Waters, and the Knight of Waters. So, and the Seven of Air is on the back. So the Page of Water talks about, a new beginning. Even a message coming to you. So this is about being intuitive, tapping into your intuitiveness, your sensitiveness, your artisticness, your friendliness. Could be new people entering your life. It could be a new relationship with yourself or with others, but it's the beginning of new phases. And this is about your heightened psychic ability as well. Also, the Knight of Water is here. So they want you to just concentrate on loving love, learning how to trust your intuition and loving love. So this is like date yourself, romance yourself. This is emotional, romantic, enthusiastic, and even contemplative energy. So this is about falling in love. It could be a wedding proposal. It could be the need to really balance your emotions. But it's an invitation for a social. It could be also be an invitation to a social event or invitation for you to tap in emotionally to your needs. Okay. Also, the Emperor is here. The Emperor with Archangel Michael. This is about being organized and logical and structured and disciplined in how you show up as the leader in your own life. Okay. And the Three of Fire. They're saying abundance is yours. Embrace it. It's your birthright. It says things look very good. Have patience at this time. Make those long-term plans. Okay. But it's just about one day at a time. Don't get caught up in the how, the when, and all that. It's just move forward one day at a time, 1 minute a day, 1 hour a day. Rome, it's like Nipsey Hussle say, rest in peace. It's a marathon, not a race. Okay. And on the back is the Seven of Air. So this is about, in which the frustration may come is that you needed to revise your plans. So this is like many things, there's more going on that meets the eye, and it may have seemed like poor timing, but it's not. Everything is in divine timing. Okay, so I'm gonna real quick write this down. We're gonna call this in divine timing. Okay, and then let's go ahead, because I'm here for YouTube. So let's go ahead and pull up your self-care for this month, for July. Okay, so they want to make sure that you're getting plenty of rest. Don't feel guilty about resting. You know what I'm saying? Believe me, I have my own days where, if I'm working, I'm doing a lot. I have days where, I have to serve myself. And that means just doing nothing. Vegging out, watching TV. You know what I mean? And I'm not really a big TV person. I have my certain programs, but I'll like watch documentaries and stuff. Like those are my days in which like I do that, right? They want you to connect with your ancestors. It's important that you connect with your ancestors right now as well. All right, because they're here to help you and support you through this. So let's go. You just got to call them in and ask them because they're here. All right, so let's go ahead and see what crystals you need this month, and then we'll do your affirmations. So fluorite is your friend. I love fluorite. You know what? I haven't worn any fluorite in a minute, and I love fluorite. So it's for your heart, throat, and your third eye chakra. It increases intuition. Oh gosh, I gotta put my glasses on. It increases intuition and understanding. I'd say understanding instead of understanding. Understanding that gut feeling. Great for students as it aids in concentration and mental clarity. It cleanses and renews the chakras. It increases mental, physical, and spiritual strength. And the affirmation is, my mind is always clear and focused. My mind is always clear and focused. My mind is always clear and focused. Yes. Okay, so let's see what message wants to come out for you for the manifester affirmation, and then let's see what divine messages through the Wild Oracle deck. Because I always call this, I always feel like these messages always come straight from the divine, what you need to know. So, challenges came out. Okay, challenges, and it says, unbearable situations throw you directly into God's arms. If you are open, please take over divine and guide the right actions. Please take this burden and show me your will. Okay. Also, on the manifestation deck, you received, when I truly surrender my desires to the universe, a mighty force of faith can set in. Okay. When I truly surrender my desires to the universe, a mighty force of faith can set in. So it's about letting go and just letting God, surrendering. So that is your reading, Leos, for July 2021. As always, I'm sending you love, light, and healing. And I will see you soon. Bye. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Nope. Oh, I was like, wait a minute. Did I pull all the cards? I did. Okay. See you soon. Bye.